Hi, this is TrollKing5. I have some questions asked to me about the upcoming Sorry Tyler 2 Superball level coming on March 13th, so I'm going to sit here and answer some of them. Well, the first one, I'm not saying it was super popular, but I really liked it, especially since some of my troll levels have been a little That was one of the ones that I actually did enjoy, even though I made it, but I mean, I'm not, like, I'm saying there are some that I don't like, that I made. But this one is one that I still remember and still like. So I decided to make a sequel to it because I wanted new ideas, some fresh ideas, but also some returning ideas from the first level. Well, it's very interesting how it is supposed to be a sequel because it's in two areas. It's in the forest section that was the main setting from the first level, and it's in the snowy area, which is like a new dimension kind of Sorry Tyler Superball. So it's a very odd sequel, but the way I would say it's a sequel is because there are similarities to it and parts from the first one, like sections that people say twice. Especially the ending it reoccurs in this level toward the ending, which makes sense since that's where it was in the first one, with the beanstalk hidden behind the gold pole. That section, so I put it here to confuse people and to bring back like that kind of magic from the first level. And also, some of the trolls are the same, like the falling muncher is back. So those are some of the ways that it makes a sequel, but it's also a pretty fresh level. So it's a sequel, but it's also a little different in its own way. The Superball flower is an odd yet interesting addition because it's used in specific sections. Like, it's not used in the entire stage, but it's used in like the last half of it. So it's an interesting way to pull it in, and you wouldn't expect the Superball flower to be in the stage at all. So it is in part of a level and is utilized to beat the ending. Well, I would say many ways, because unlike some of my past levels, this level to me wasn't as confusing. There might be one part that is a little bit confusing and might throw people off. But once you're like past that, and even before that, it's not too hard. It's a pretty simple level. I'm not saying it's an easy level, but it's easier than most of my other troll levels. So that's one of the main ways, but also great trolls. I am very proud of myself for some of the trolls in this one. They're very cool, very creative, and one that I haven't actually seen before in past in like other levels that I have not played or have played that aren't by me, you know. So those are some of the ways that it differs from other levels. Difficulty level, I'm not really sure, because it's definitely not super expert. It's not that crazy, and it's also not the longest level ever. And it has 2 checkpoints as usual. So I would say, maybe expert, if not normal. But if it's under normal, it's a bit higher than most normal levels. I mean, it's a troll level, of course, you know. It reflects Sorry Tyler 2 in an interesting way, because I do call myself TrollKing5 because at least some of my favorite levels are troll levels. I mean, Sorry Tyler and Trutcha Troll are some of the best levels I think I have personally made. I'm not saying they are the best, I'm saying they're some of the best. Because, I mean, Master's Chance 3 is probably my personal favorite. But, I mean, in the top 5, maybe even the top 3, Troll levels are pretty interesting, and that's really something I love doing with Mario Maker, making troll levels. I have the most fun with them. So those are the main reasons I'm calling myself TrollKing5, but the way it reflects Sorry Tyler 2 is for those reasons. It was very fun to make Sorry Tyler 2. It was a blast to make that level. And it's a good level. You know, it's one of the better levels I have made, and that's how I think it reflects my name. So, like I said, trolls are kind of past and new. Like I said, there are Muncher coming down at one point, but there's also some new ones that are interesting. I'm not gonna give them away, but yes, there are some new ones. Some ones that I took inspiration from. Some that are the same as other ones I've seen. Some from past levels, and some new ones that I thought fit as new additions. And of course, this is probably the level that I put the most hidden cheap cheeps in. That, yeah. Popularity. Well, Sorry Tyler, I think, has a couple of hearts. I'm not a huge creator. I just passed 1,000 maker points, which isn't huge. I mean, it's big for me, but not big in general. But, I don't know how popular it will become. I mean, I am promoting it, like, on this channel a lot, but I don't think, like, this channel isn't even that popular, and my website isn't that popular, so I'm assuming it will not be, like, the most popular thing ever, although I don't know how it's going to be popular compared to my other levels, like, on my status. I don't know if it's going to get multiple hearts and even maybe surpass Master Shane's, and the other level, I forget, the other level that has 7 hearts. I don't think it's going to get that far, but we'll see. I mean, Beat the Munchers, I thought was a great level and was very hyped, but it was not as popular of a launch as expected. So I really don't know. But, I mean, this is a troll level. This and Beat the Munchers are very, very different. So that was the end of all of the questions. Again, Sorry Tyler 2 Superball will be coming onto Super Mario Maker 2 this upcoming Sunday, March 13th, 2022. So yeah, that's going to be very, very exciting. I will promote it on this channel. I'm going to have a lot of videos and some posts on my website talking about it, preparing for the launch, because this is going to be a bigger launch than Beat the Munchers, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys. And yeah, so that's the end of all the questions. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the launch.